Hello and welcome to the 143rd episode of the But I'm Knitting Podcast. My name is Ramona. I'm a knitter from Toronto and welcome to my corner of the crafting world. Okay, so for this week, I don't think I have any finished objects. I have parts of a project that can be considered finished, but no complete project. So let's get started. I do have works in progress. Do I count as a new cast on? We'll see. A semi-new cast on. And I got stash enhancement. So let's get started. So the first one I'm going to show, this is my semi-restart. Yeah, for my January socks. No, it's a work in progress. That's what it is. So, I remember showing you last week how I got my little coin purse thing there. So, I've been working hard at trying to catch up on these socks because there's not as much time left in this month as I was expecting to have. So, I just already decided I'm going to just do this as a plain vanilla sock. And here it is. So I am doing a plain vanilla sock for this one. The yarn for this one is from the Knitting Loft in their boot space in the colorway Lime. So that's the color on it. So last time you had seen, I was there. I've managed to finish the entire leg, and I'm probably maybe about a third of the way through the foot. I'm gonna put my stitch markers on it to know exactly where it was, because I basically have just been, when I got like a couple minutes here, I've just been picking it up and working on it. So I'm hoping to get this sock done hopefully by tomorrow would be good, so I can hurry up and get started on the second sock. Yeah, it's just plain stocking it knit, no actual pattern to it otherwise. I did use a shadow wrap heel for it, but then I did also realize the way I was doing it, I'm not certain if it's the same way as I've always been doing it, but I do like the way that it's turning out. So that's one side and the other side. It works. I'm sure it's going to hold together. So this is my sock, my March socks. And, ooh, okay. So another part of one of my projects is in there. So I might as well, let's just go on to that. So, hold on. Am I missing one of the pieces? Oh, there it is. So I've got two finished sections for my crochet project. One of them is, none of the ends are woven in or anything like that. One of them is my holder for my yarn to go inside my float tote. Even though it's not quite attached to the next section, it's still usable just like this. So that's great. The part that it's supposed to sit on top of is the disc. So I finished that as well. Quite proud of that. So these would go like this, and they would go inside the float tote bag itself. The float tote bag is currently sitting like this because it's still attached to the yarn. So let me show you where I am. Here is my wonderful J-hook. It's been going pretty good. And here is the basket so far. Basket slash bag so far. So hold on, where is my halfway point? Oh, I'm already, okay. Not my halfway point, but like this is my beginning of round where this marker is. So it's going along quite well. I haven't picked it up for the past, probably since Wednesday? Or maybe it was Tuesday. I haven't worked on it in quite a bit this week. So I successfully managed to do, like, I'm proud of myself. I did the flat, I turned it, okay, and I changed color. I did that successfully. It's a little bit of a jog still, but considering, I think I did a pretty good job. So I just got more round and round and round to go before I guess the next section, which would be, I guess, the creation of the handles to hold the bag. So I still have to put, the float tote also has these snaps that need to go in it, which I did buy, and I put it somewhere. Is it here or did I, what's this? No, those are the headphones for work. I have them here somewhere. Either way, it's supposed to snap to the bottom of this bag, right? Yeah, snap to the bottom of this bag and snap to this. And then these two together hold together, I think. It's either that or this and this. I'm not certain. One of the two of these, I think it's these two that are supposed to snap together. And then for this one, everything just sits inside the bag, but it's not necessarily attached, I think. I don't remember. But either way, I feel like I've made excellent progress on this, and I'm very, very happy The yarn that I'm using for this one is the Bernat Handy Crafter in off-white and some shade of gray. I haven't even put it on Ravelry. I don't really care that much. It's cotton yarn. Yes, people were suggesting, maybe everybody should be getting dishcloths for Christmas or something like that. I don't know. We'll have to see. I'll find something to do with it, I guess, eventually. It's just going to take some time. So my next work in progress, I should preface, I did not work on my, which one? My hat and peak hat this week. I worked on other stuff. I do plan to work on that this week. Like, put it this way, I walked with too many projects this weekend and I ended up being barely able to work on like any of them. But I did work a little bit on the October hat for my youngest brother, right here. This is the October hat. The pattern is by Sloan Rosenthal, and it's coming along quite well. I am almost finished the second repeat. So I was there, I made it up to there. That was since Friday. Yeah, Friday until, no, just on Friday, because I didn't work on it on Saturday at all. I worked on my socks then. So yeah, here it is. So for this one, the yarn that I'm using for this is Derurum Natura Cyrano in the colorway Tempest. So it's still coming along quite nicely. I do like the way that it's turning out. It's still going to take some time. He's not going to be able to wear it for this winter. I'm quite sure of it, unless he just wants to wear it for style purposes. I can't guarantee he will not overheat, though. So that's my other work in progress. And the last work in progress that I have is my C6. It's still not attached to any needles. However, it is, where is it? It's all seamed. Yay. Seamed on this side. Seamed on this side. I think I did a pretty good job. I actually delayed recording this week's episode because I wanted to get the seaming done. I'm not certain how I like it on this side, though. I may have to go over parts of it. I'm not sure. Like, up here feels much more sturdy. This is me muttering to myself. Bear with me. Over on this side. No, it's pretty much the same. I'm assuming it's going to be fine. So, yeah. So, the next thing for my sweater to be done is for me, it's now hanging upside down. I'm going to pick up these stitches and do the ribbing and get a sub-wash and block. I still have, no, I didn't even bother putting a marker on this because the only thing I had to do was seam it. That's not really going to be much progress to show. But I am loving it. The color, it looks gorgeous. The yarn that I'm using for it, we'll show it from here. This is the main color here. This is the Knitting Loft in their Boots base and their Dust base in the colorway Honey. This one is Julia Slay in her Sports base in the colorway Petite Pouce. Those are my two yarns that I'm using for this. This is a C6 sweater by Helga Isager. So that actually takes care of all of my works in progress. I don't know what to classify my float tote, if it's a new crochet, because I didn't use the old one. We'll call it a new cast on. That's my new cast on for the day that was shown in the middle of my works in progress. Works for me. So let's go on with some stash enhancements. I got 2 skeins of yarn and a mini skein from Kelly at Ritz Fiber Arts. So what was this supposed to go with? I don't remember where this mini skein goes with, so I'll just show it off separately. This is actually supposed to go with one of my skeins that I got, but I don't remember exactly which one it goes with. That's okay. So put that there. And then this one here, this is her January mystery skein. It's the name of it is Miracles Happen. It's beautiful blue speckled. It really does look like winter to me, like icy winter. I really like it. It's got little, I think, purple flecks in it. And then the other one I got was the March skein. This one, I believe, it doesn't have a name. That's what it is. It does not have a name, or at least it's not on her website. So this one here. This looks like so much fun. For some reason, it's making me think of a tropical bird, but it could be something to do with St. Patrick's Day, maybe something to do with Mardi Gras. I don't know. But these are the colors that are in it. So it's primarily green. There's some hot pinks and purples, oranges and reds. It looks really, really nice. And some yellows right there. Yellow greens. And And there's also like some yellow like that. It's very colorful and very nice. I'm curious. I know I'm going to be making socks out of this. Maybe what I should start doing is just putting aside everything I'm going to be using for summer sock camp, because this one feels like it would be a really nice and fun summer sock camp sock. Or it's variegated. I'll have to see. I'm going to find something fun to do with this. So that is everything for my stash enhancement. There's really not that much otherwise, because I didn't really work on as much as I had hoped, but I did make great progress on my socks. The only thing, I didn't show off that I did get, but this was from a few weeks ago. So I bought these on Amazon a little while ago because I thought I would have had to have made my pom-pom by now, but I have not. So it's a pack of 4 pom-pom makers. I have no idea how these things work, none whatsoever, because I usually don't put pom-poms on my hat, although I do, no. Although I am a big fan of the faux fur ones. Like, I really have no idea how, do you screw it off? Doesn't seem like it. Yep, so I'm probably going to have to find a YouTube video that's going to show me how to use these pom-pom makers, because I've got no clue. Okay. Oh, figure something out, and then, okay, and then you probably wrap something around something, and, yeah, you probably wrap something around something, and then snip something here and tie something up. I don't know, but I got it to this point. I'll eventually figure it out. I'm probably still going to do a YouTube video, look for a YouTube video on it. So, yay. Yeah, so I got a bunch of them, different sizes. That was my only purchases otherwise. Yeah, I think this is really going to be a short episode. Anything else really happened? So I was at my dad's house for the weekend. I just got home. For me, it's Sunday afternoon. So I stayed over because I decided to have a dinner party for a couple of friends over, and they asked me to stay over. I said, yeah, sure, why not? So while I was there, again, my brother comes by, and I wasn't there. And my aunt called me, and because she was asking me about something that they were looking for that they might have left behind, and I distinctly remember them leaving with it, but it might have gotten left in the moving truck. And she says, oh, well, I'm not going to tell them anything because they're bringing Pumpkin, aka my niece, over. I said, okay, when they come, video call me so I can get to see her. So my aunt did that, and I see my niece, and I'm like, hi, Olivia, hi, Olivia. She gave a quick glance at me on the screen, and she went right back to what she was doing. She's not interested in talking to anybody on video call. The only person she talks to on video call is my cousin. One of my cousins, because that's primarily how she sees her, unless my cousin actually comes over to visit. And it's like one of those, so apparently I'm chopped liver. But I did get to see my brother today, because we both met at church for food bank. So I got to see him then. He's still here. Actually, he went to go feed himself first, and then he's coming back. But yeah, he's hanging out here for the day. So it's nice to see him. Got my hug and all of that kind of stuff. That's pretty much it. Work-wise, it's almost time we can actually start going into the office if we want to. There's a couple of steps that I have to take first before I do that. But we don't have to be there every day of the week. They said, like, when it gets not mandated, I would say the expectation will be that you'd be there for 2 days a week, but that doesn't start till May, so I've got time for that. But I did want to go before that, so I know how long it takes me to get there. I know my route. I know where I'm going, and I know the procedure and all that kind of stuff. So I do want to get to that point, but there's some security thing I have to do first. So I'm looking forward to going through security. So yeah, so I got to do that before I can actually do that. That's actually going to be pretty fun, because one of my coworkers has actually worked in the office, and he says it's really, really nice. The screens are absolutely massive. So I'm kind of looking forward to that, seeing what it's like to be there. Yeah, this is probably going to be a really short episode this week, because I want to go back and, forgot something. Yesterday, my sister and my stepmother and I all curled up into bed, and we watched the movie Turning Red. I love it. It's such a sweet movie. My sister and my stepmother fell asleep. My sister and I, we sat down there theorizing about it as well as to what was going on in it. Um, and then afterwards, went downstairs. What did we do after that? Well, I informed my dad he can, come back to bed now. We're gone. We're done. You can actually go to sleep now. We went downstairs. I think I just got a glass of juice or something like that. I did a bit of was it knitting? Yeah, I think I did a bit of knitting, working on my sock. And then I got all, my blanket and everything, because I usually sleep in the living room because I really love their L-shaped couch. I find it to be the most comfortable chair ever. So my other brother, he's just there like, oh gosh, are we going to make too much noise? I'm like, look, I'm going to plug in my headphones. I'm going to turn up the volume and I'm going to fall asleep. I really don't care if you're here. And I hope my snoring doesn't disturb you. So I basically just went straight to bed. Did not wake up until this morning. I got my dad to drop me off at the bus station this morning so I could actually make it to church on time for the food bank. Yeah, got to see some people I don't see on a regular basis, like my god sister's sister. Didn't get to see her son though because he had a sleepover. These children and their social activities. So yeah, I didn't get to see him, but it was nice to see the people that I did get to see. So that actually, yeah, I'm gonna leave it at that. That's gonna be everything for today. Hope to see you again soon and have a good day. Bye.